1975, is a regular official city council meeting. Notices have been filed with our official newspaper with the city clerk and posted on the regular bulletin board. The public is permitted to participate where stipulated on the agenda. Councilman Monk, salute the flag, please. A moment of silence. Also, a point of privilege, I want to extend my sincere condolences to Mr. Joe Falcone's family. He was a great guy. He was actually committed to the end of his lifespan. He was always there for us, and I had the utmost respect for him.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Public hearing, ordinance number 26 of 2026, ordinance amending Chapter 51 Land Use of the Code of the City of East Orange by creating 51-91.1 data centers and high-intensity perpetual facilities prohibited and prohibiting such uses in all zoning districts.
Is there anyone wishing to speak to ordinance number 26 of 2026? Hearing none? Oh, I'm sorry.
Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. This is ordinance number 26 of 2026. This is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act, as this agenda has just been published. And under the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice must be given. This has not happened. So this should be pulled till the next City Council meeting to conform with the Open Public Meetings Act. That's it.
Ms. Jeffries, there seemed to be some discrepancy, but the meeting was put up in time. I will let you speak.
No, actually, this was not posted as of 5 o'clock. This agenda was not posted at all. And whenever an agenda is posted, the date is date and time stamped. So this was not posted.
Ms. Jeffries,
Yes.
your objection is duly noted.
Okay.
You have something else, Ms. Jeffries?
No, I'm just going to wait for the next one.
Okay, thank you. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 27 of 2026, an ordinance amending Chapter 51 Land Use, subsection 51-5 Definitions, subsection 51-99 Use Regulations for Commercial Districts, and Schedule A of Chapter 59 Table of Use Regulations for Commercial Districts of the Code of the City of East Orange and the County of Essex, New Jersey.
But you have the date update.
Is there anyone wishing to speak to ordinance number 27 of 2026?
Yes. I'll just skip a space, okay? Okay. Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. This is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act. This agenda was not published until well after 5 p.m. today. Therefore, the ordinances were not available for the public to review for the second and final reading. So because of this ordinance should be pulled until the next City Council meeting to conform with the Open Public Meetings Act.
Ms. Jeffries, your objection is duly noted.
Ordinance number 28 of 2026, ordinance of the City of East Orange, superseding number 17 of 2026 and amending number 5 of 2026 to revise paragraph number 3 thereof, authorizing the transfer of certain city-owned properties commonly known as 229 North Mud Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey, block 271.01, lot 1905 on the City of East Orange official tax map pursuant to NJSA 40:11A-22B.
Is there anyone wishing to speak to ordinance number 28 of 2026?
Yes. Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. This is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act, as this agenda was not posted until after 5 o'clock today. So therefore, the public did not have adequate time to look at this ordinance for the second and final reading. So as a result, the public hearing cannot be held at this time, and it should be pulled until the next City Council meeting to conform with the Open Public Meetings Act.
Ms. Jeffries, your objection is duly noted.
Thank you. Ordinance number 29 of 2026, an ordinance amending the amendment to the Sussex Area Redevelopment Plan pursuant to the Local Redevelopment and Housing Law, NJSA 40:12A-1 et sec.
Is there anyone wishing to speak to ordinance number 29 of 2026?
Yes. Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange. This is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act. This agenda was not posted until well after 5 p.m. today. So adequate notice was not given as prescribed under the Open Public Meetings Act. This should be pulled until the next City Council meeting to conform with the Open Public Meetings Act.
Ms. Jeffries, your ordinance, your objection is duly noted.
Ordinance number 30 of 2026, an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 154-44 and Chapter 159-123 of the City Code entitled Windows in Residence to establish fines and penalties and a new subsection for child protection window guards.
Is there anyone wishing to speak to ordinance number 30 of 2026?
Yes. Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey. This is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act, as this agenda was not posted till well after 5 p.m. today. Adequate notice is required under the Open Public Meetings Act. And because the agenda was not published with adequate notice, this should be pulled until the next City Council meeting to conform with what is the requirement of the Open Public Meetings Act.
Ms. Jeffries, your objection is duly noted.
Ordinance number 31 of 2026, an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 159, Article 5 of the City Code entitled Violations, Notices, and Abatement Certifications.
Is there anyone wishing to speak to ordinance number 31 of 2026?
Yes. Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange. This is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act, as this agenda was not posted until well after 5 o'clock today. So therefore, adequate notice was not given to the public. This should be pulled until the next City Council meeting to conform with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act requiring adequate notice for agendas to be published and posted for the public to participate in government. Thank you.
Ms. Jeffries, your objection is duly noted.
Ordinance number 32 of 2026, an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 5, Article 27 of the City Code entitled Administrative Office of City Council.
Is there anyone wishing to speak to ordinance number 32 of 2026?
Yes. Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange. This is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act, as this agenda was not published till well after 5 o'clock today. Open Public Meetings Act requires adequate notice be given, which is at least 48 hours notice. That was not done. And because this is a violation of the Open Public Meetings Act, this should be pulled until the next City Council meeting so that it will conform to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act.
Ms. Jeffries, your objection is duly noted.
Yes, thank you.
No presentations this evening. The minutes of the regular City Council meetings, June 8th, 2026, May 26th, 2026, May 11th, 2026, April 27th, 2026, April 13th, 2026.
Roll call in minutes.
Councilman Councilman Pullins? Yes. Councilman Monk? Yes. Councilman Lenius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Yes. Councilwoman Garrett Ward? Madam Chair.
Yes.
Thank you. Minutes can be viewed at the link there. Petitions and communications, the 2 listed. The 9 listed. Mayor's communications, the 4s listed. Boards and commissions, minutes received, none. No report of officers, report of committees, Arts, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs. Resolution I-280. Cynthia Suad Brown. Resolution I-281. Joseph John Facone. Resolution I-282, Marshall David Coles. Resolution I-283, Cynthia Hamlet Robinson. Resolution I-284, Loretta Wilkes Kearney. Resolution I-285, resolution dedicating a swimming pool in honor of the Honorable Robert L. Carter, Esquire. Resolution I-286, resolution dedicating a swimming pool in the honor of Teresa Sue Miss Terry Corm Lewis. Business Owning and Development, no resolutions. Finance, resolution I-287, payroll number 15. Resolution I-288, payroll number 16. Resolution I-4, billing, bill approval, and payment listings, 8/17/2026. Resolution I-289, resolution authorizing the renewal of a contract with Essex Locksmith LLC for the City of East Orange. Resolution I-290, resolution authorizing an agreement with the File Bank for Records Management and Digitization through Keystone Cooperative Purchasing. Resolution I-289, resolution authorizing the purchase of an automated tires and repair services from Inner City Tire and Auto Center. Resolution I-292, resolution amending the gas mileage reimbursement for city employees for July 1, 2026 to December 2026. Resolution I-293, resolution authorizing the cancellation and refund of taxes for 100% disabled veterans. Resolution I-294, tax appeal refunds. Resolution I-295, resolution authorizing emergency temporary appropriations. Resolution I-296, resolution appointing Shalonda Owens to the position as city clerk. Resolution I-297, resolution appointing Takima Rutherford to the position of deputy city clerk to fill the unexpired term. Health and Education, resolution I-298, resolution authorizing and ratifying the shared service agreement with the City of Orange Township for health officer services. Resolution I-299, resolution to award a contract for lead remediation and abatement for the Lead Hazard Control and Healthy Homes Program. Housing License and Inspection, no resolutions. Planning and Grants, no resolutions. Public Safety, resolutions I-300, resolution authorizing repairs to East Orange Department of Public Safety, Fire Division, apparatus through Campbell Supply Company. Resolution I-301, resolution authorizing repairs to East Orange Department of Public Safety, Fire Division, Rosenbar apparatus through Defender Emergency Products, Public Works. Resolution I-302, resolution authorizing the designation of restricted parking spaces. Resolution I-303, resolution authorizing the renewal lease for various equipment with Herbst Rentals, Inc. under the New Jersey State Contract 19-GSNV2-00854. Resolution I-304, resolution authorizing a contract for professional landscape, agriculture, and engineering design services for an MTA place-based mitigation plan. Law and legislation, no resolutions. That concludes the consent agenda. Do I have a second? Second. Thank you. Councilman Pullins? Yes. Councilman Monk? Yes. Councilman Linius?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fowler?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair. Thank you. There's no business on this meeting. No information on the regular agenda. No table legislation. Report of standing committees. Arts, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs. Councilwoman Garrett Ward.
Thank you, Deputy Clerk. I was going to say church. I have a resolution, I-305. Thank you for the second. Do I have to read out the whole title?
No, I do that.
Okay. Thank you for the second.
Resolution I-305, resolution adopting official pool rules and regulations for a city-operated swimming pool facilities. Councilman Pullins? Yes. Councilman Monk? Yes. Councilman Linius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fowler?
No.
Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair. You got it.
I have a resolution to be read by title only, I-306.
Thank you. Resolution adopting a mandatory deep water swim competency test policy at all city-operated swimming pool facilities. Councilman Pullins? Yes. Councilman Monk? Councilman? Did we receive a motion?
You didn't get a second.
And the second was by Councilman Gomez. Okay, I will start the roll call again. Councilman Pullins? Councilman Monk? Councilman Linius? Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fowler?
No.
Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair.
I have a resolution by title only, I-307.
Resolution adapting the pool toys and flotation device policy at city-operated swimming pool facilities. Councilman Pullins? Councilman Monk? Councilman Linius? Councilman Gomez? Councilwoman Fowler?
No.
Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair.
I have a resolution to be read by title only, I-308.
Thank you. I have to read the resolution in. A resolution adopting a loud music and noise policy at city-operated swimming pool facilities. Council, did I get a second? Second by Councilman Gomez. Councilman, for the roll call, Councilman Pullins, Councilman Monk, Councilman Linius, Councilman Gomez, Councilwoman Fowler,
No.
Councilwoman Garrett Ward.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy, can you mute your mic?
I have a resolution to be named by title only, I-309.
Resolution I-309, resolution requesting police presence at city-operated swimming pool facilities during free swim sessions. Councilman Pullins, Councilman Monk, Councilman Linius, Councilman Gomez, Councilwoman Fowler, Councilwoman Garrett Ward,
Yes.
Madam Chair Lewis.
I have a resolution to be named by title only, I-310.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Resolution codifying mandatory pre-employment American Red Cross lifeguard resting standards for the City of East Orange Aquatics Program. Councilman Pullins, Councilman Monk, Councilman Linius, Councilman Gomez,
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy, Councilwoman Garrett Ward,
Yes.
Madam Chair. All right, thank you. Concludes the item.
That's all I have. I
Thank you,
think.
Chairwoman Garrett Ward. Business Development and Zoning, in the absence of Councilwoman Holman and Councilman James, Councilwoman Garrett Ward.
That's why I said I think. I have a resolution to be read by title only, Resolution I-311.
Resolution of the City of East Orange and the County of Essex determining that Bishop Taylor Manor Project provides for and meets the affordable housing needs of the city and supporting the submission of applications to the New Jersey Economic Development Authority and the New Jersey Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency.
Excuse me, just a point of order. Deputy, can you step in the back for a second with Councilman Pullins? Not you. If you can just bear with us for about 5 minutes. Councilwoman Garrett Ward, go ahead and continue. Oh, we didn't get the vote, though, for 311. You second it? Okay, so roll call?
Councilman Pullins? Yes. Councilman Monk?
Yes, Madam Clerk.
Councilman Lydius? Yes. Councilman Gomez?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Is this 310 or 311? 311.
What did we get to remove Bishop Taylor?
Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Abstain.
Madam Chair?
In all honesty, I do not know if this actually came through business development and zoning. So instead of voting it down on no, I'm going to agree to send it back to committee. Does anyone disagree with that? You disagree with sending it back? Do you sit on business development? I don't think you do, right? Okay.
But I do,
Okay.
this community is within the ward of myself and Councilman Alway. I was at the property recently. I've spoken to the property managers. I've been through the property, and the property is in compliance in terms of being clean and being what the residents need.
Okay. And this is
So
Bishop Taylor
I do,
Manor
while
you're
I do
referring to?
understand the issues of Norman Towers, I would stand by the operation of what Bishop Taylor is doing for its residents. So I would ask that my colleagues join me in supporting this application to move forward. Thank you.
So
Madam
I don't think
Chair?
you have enough votes anyway, because I'm going to abstain. Right. So I-311 does not pass.
I think we should pull it. I don't know. I think we should pull it. No, pull it. Put it back in committee. I don't think he understands. No, but if it dies, I think it starts all over.
Yes, Chairwoman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a resolution to be read by title only, Resolution I-312.
Resolution authorizing and directing the City Planning Board to conduct an area in need of redevelopment investigation of certain properties identified in the city's tax records as Block 250, Lot 26. That includes additional lots 2 and 3, known collectively as 92 New Street, and to determine whether the city-owned properties satisfy the local redevelopment and housing law criteria to be declared as non-condemnation areas in need of redevelopment.
I'm going to request the same, because I understand that this did not come through committee and was not approved to go on the floor by the redevelopment committee. So I'm going to ask that this be pulled as well.
Duly noted, Chairwoman.
I have a resolution to be read by title only, I-313.
A resolution of the City of East Orange, County of Essex, New Jersey, authorizing an amended and restated redevelopment and community benefit agreement with 430 Williams Holdings LLC, and amending Resolution I-325 of 2025 to reflect the reduction in the approved project from 115 residential units to 100 residential units. Councilman Pullins, Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Linius,
Abstain.
Councilman Gomez,
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy, Councilwoman Garrett Ward,
Abstain.
Madam Chair.
No.
So this is not to weigh on what was decided here, but from reviewing this, it looks like we originally passed this, but they're simply reducing it from 115 to 100, and everything else seems to be the same except the number of units. So I just want to make a note of that. I understand. I just want to make a note that that's the only difference in the legislation that was passed before and reviewed. It's back on because they're changing the number of units from 115 to 100 units. Yeah, it's being amended, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, I'm not changing your mind. I'm just saying that it's a simple change. Okay.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? You got the number? 3 yeses.
I said yes, ma'am.
Abstain.
We need 6. Isn't this? You need between 4 and 6. I don't know about that. Ron? No. It's 4, it's 6. It's 7 on the ordinance, 2/3. It's, right, 6. I thought that was 6. No, hold on. How many votes do we need on the resolution? It starts with Ms. Council. What is this information on council? Yes. He's good? Okay. We need 6. I mean, huh? You okay? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a resolution to be read by title only, I-13, what? 314.
A resolution authorizing the execution of a redevelopment agreement between the City of East Orange and 38 Amherst LLC. Councilman Pullins? Councilman Monk? Councilman Lenius? Councilman Gomez?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Abstain.
Madam Chair. Four abstentions, Madam Chair? Abstain. No, 3 yeses, 4 abstentions.
Madam Clerk, Madam Chair, I would just like to say that Mr. McLean is here if anybody has any questions about, that project.
For the record, I've inquired about that. I never got the information that I requested, and here we are today, the 17th of August, and I believe it was the end of June when I requested that information. So for me, I will not change my vote. my vote is still abstain. If anyone wants to, I can't not get an answer and then see it on the agenda for me to vote on respectfully. So I will not change my vote. And if the vote remains the same and we do not have the simple majority, which is the 4 votes, then this resolution does not pass.
That is correct. Madam
Do we have 4
Madam
votes?
Chair, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Sorry. I have a resolution to be read by title only, I-315.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Resolution designating CFW Holdings LLC as redeveloper of 171-173 North Park Street, Block 907, Lot 1, in the scattered site redevelopment area. Councilman Pullins? Councilman Monk? Councilman Linius? Councilman Gomez?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Yes. Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Abstain.
Madam Chair.
I have to say it again. Scattered sites, I asked for that information as well. Here we are, August 17th. It's on the agenda with no response to my office for the additional information. I abstain. I-316 does not pass.
That was 315.
I'm sorry. 31, yeah, North Park. I'm sorry. Yeah, that does not pass. No, he says scattered, oh, so there's 2 scattered sites. Okay, well, I-315 does not pass. Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
I have a resolution to be read by title only, I-316.
Councilman? I'm sorry. Resolution
call.
I-316, resolution designating CFW Holdings LLC as redeveloper of 340 Dodge Street, Block 882, Lot 27, in the scattered site redevelopment area.
Roll call.
Councilman Pullins? Councilman Monk? Councilman Linius? Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Abstain.
Madam Chair.
Abstain. It passes. Councilwoman?
That concludes my committee.
Councilman.
Deputy Clerk Brown, I have item I-317 to be read by title only.
Thank you, Councilman. Resolution I-317, resolution approving bids for July 29th, 2026 auction. Councilman Pullins? Councilman Monk? Councilman Linius?
Abstain.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair. Thank you. Health and Thank you. Health and Education, Councilman Monk.
I have nothing, sir. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Clerk.
Respectfully on the mic to not come down and insert yourself into this council meeting. No problem.
Health and Education, Councilman Monk.
No legislation, Mr. Deputy Clerk.
Thank you, sir. Housing License and Inspection, Councilwoman Fauntleroy. Thank you, Councilwoman. Planning and Grants, in the absence of Councilman Awe and Councilwoman Holman, Councilman Monk.
We have nothing for planning and grants, Mr. Deputy Clerk.
Thank you, sir. Public Safety, in the absence of Councilman James, Councilman Linius.
I have I-318 to be read by title only.
Thank you, sir. Resolution I-318, resolution authorizing repairs to East Orange Department of Public Safety Fire Division apparatus through Hudson County Motors. Councilman Pullins, Councilman Monk, Councilman Linius.
Yes.
Councilman Gomez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy. Councilwoman Garrett Ward.
Yes.
Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair. Public Works, Councilman Gomez.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. No legislation this evening.
Thank you, sir. Law and Legislation, Councilman Pullins. Thank you, sir. Ordinance number 33 of 2026, an ordinance repealing Chapter 247, Article 3 of the City Code entitled Hotel and Motel Occupancy Tax. Thank you, Councilman Pullins. Councilman Monk. Councilman Linius.
Yes.
Councilman Gomez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy. Councilwoman Garrett Ward.
Yes.
Madam Chair. Thank you, sir. Ordinance number 34, 2026, an ordinance amending and amendment to the Central Avenue, Commercial CAC sub-district of the Transit Village District Redevelopment Plan pursuant to the Local Redevelopment and Housing Law NJSA 40:12A-1 et sec.
Second.
Councilman Pullins? Yes. Councilman Monk?
Yes.
Councilman Linius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy?
No.
Councilwoman Garrett Ward? This is ordinance number 34.
Councilman Monk and Councilman Gomez, can you turn your mics off?
Yes.
Madam Chair? Thank you.
Based upon our corporation council, we need 6. Because these are ordinances. So right now, we only have 5. So, this is the Central Avenue, Madam Chair, Transit Village District Redevelopment Plan for, Alex, if you don't mind, sir.
Yes, so this amendment would increase density in that portion. Yes, so this amendment would increase density in that portion of the Transit Village redevelopment plan, increase the height to 6 stories, and establish in his. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so this ordinance would amend the bulk requirements for that part of the district by increasing the height and the density and establishing an historic district for that part of the Transit Village redevelopment plan.
Madam Chair, I'd like to add, this is
Deputy
between...
Clerk, I'll change my vote.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
I'd just like to add, it's between South Harrison and Old Sanford, and designating that as a historic district as well.
Okay.
That,
All right, thank you.
that's duly noted. 30,
It's seven
34.
votes. 7 yes, Ron.
34, that was for ordinance number 34.
Ordinance number 34.
Yep.
Deputy Clerk, I have ordinance on first reading by title only. Ordinance number 35 of 2026.
Ordinance number 35 of 2026, ordinance of the City of East Orange, County of Essex, New Jersey, authorizing the execution of a First Amendment to the financial agreement with 430 William Holdings Urban Renewal, LLC, and amending ordinance number 41 of 2025 to reflect a reduction in the approved project from 115 residential units to 100 residential units. Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Yes.
Councilman Linius?
Abstain.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward? I'm sorry, what was your vote? Madam Chair.
you voted, Madam Chair? I mean, it's on the record. 6, excuse me. Yeah, we need 6. Okay. So ordinance number 35 does not pass. Right, but he needs to record it, so he definitely needs your vote, Madam Chair. She's a yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, we have an ordinance on first reading, ordinance number 36 of 2026, to be read by title only. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number second by Councilman Monk, ordinance number 36, 2026, an ordinance amending the cannabis ordinances of the City of East Orange to revise the composition of the Board of Cannabis Control, clarify annual renew and permit change procedures, update transfer tax collections and enforcement provisions, prohibit the unlicensed sale of cannabis and intoxicating hemp-delivered products, and adjust annual permit and application fees.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk? Yes. Councilman Linius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward? Madam Chair.
Ordinance number 36 passes. I have an ordinance on first reading to be read by title only. Ordinance number 37 of 2026.
Ordinance number 30. Can I get a
37.
Can I get a second?
Can I get a second? Thank you.
Ordinance number 37 of 2026, an ordinance to transfer a city property to 38 Amherst LLC in the Transit Village redevelopment area under the auspice of NJSA 40:12A-1 et sec, known as the Local Redevelopment and Housing Law.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk? Councilman Linius? Councilman Gomez?
Abstain.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward? Your microphone, please. Yes, ma'am.
No, it's just
37, I'm sorry.
37.
I stand corrected. Ordinance number 37.
Abstain.
Madam Chair.
Okay, motion.
I asked for information on this property in June. Did not receive it. My vote is a no.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Deputy Clerk, we have ordinance on first reading to be read by title only. Ordinance number 38 of 2026. Can I get a second?
Second, sir.
Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 38 of 2026, an ordinance of the City of East Orange and the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, approving a long-term tax exemption and authorizing the execution of a financial agreement by and between the City of East Orange and Heritage House Preservation LP pursuant to NJSA 55:14K-1 et sec.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Yes.
Councilman Linius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
I'm going to vote yes for the first reading, but I want on the record, and I wanted to reflect that my support is conditional. Before this matter comes back by the second reading, I'm requesting and requiring clear and verifiable evidence of true ownership, the transfer of ownership, to be submitted and reviewed along with any other stipulations that the council discussed during committee.
Miss, it's only for the vote.
Yeah, it's for a vote. I'm just saying, on record. And I'm taking this position because I do believe our senior citizens are going to be directly affected by this, and they deserve a council that does this due diligence and final passage. So that's what my yes.
For the record, her vote is, Councilwoman Garrett Ward vote is yes. Madam Chair?
My vote is a no, and I will say that there are some conditions upon the default agreement that are to be signed off in the contract. I would caution individuals to pay attention to that agreement in an effort to make it to the second reading.
Madam Chair, if I may. As, as Chair in Law Legislation, certainly I hear your concerns as well as my colleague, Councilwoman Garrett Ward, who's on the committee with me. We've given the Law Department the necessary request to make sure that the language that needs to be incorporated into the agreement is incorporated. Certainly the concern that Councilwoman Garrett Ward shares this evening, you know, we will continue to make sure that Mr. LaTrour and Corporation Council has that information and is incorporated. 6 yeses and 1 no. Yeah. So, yeah. So on second reading, Madam Chair, the expectation is that those concerns will be met. Deputy Clerk, I now move to ordinance on second and final reading, ordinance number 26 of 2026. Can I get a second? Thank you. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 26, ordinance of 2026, ordinance amending Chapter 51 Land Use of the Code of the City of East Orange by creating 51-91.1 data centers and high-intensity computational facilities prohibited and prohibiting such uses in all zoning districts.
Roll call?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Yes.
Councilman Lenius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez? Councilwoman Fowler? Councilwoman Garrett Ward? Madam Chair.
Motion, ordinance passed. Ordinance on second and final reading, ordinance number 27 of 2026 to be read by title only. Can I get a second? Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 27, an ordinance of 2026, an ordinance amending Chapter 51 Land Use, subsection 51-5, definition, subsection 51-99, use regulations for commercial districts, and Schedule A of Chapter 51 Table of Use Regulations or Commercial Districts of the Code of the City of East Orange in the County of Essex, New Jersey.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Yes.
Councilman Lenius? Councilman Gomez? Councilwoman Fowler? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Ordinance passes. Ordinance on second and final reading, ordinance number 28 of 2026 to be read by title only. Can I get a second? Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 25 of 2026, ordinance of the City of East Orange superseding ordinance number 17 of 2026 and amending ordinance number 5 of 2026 to revise paragraph 3 thereof, authorizing the transfer of certain city-owned property commonly known as 229 Northmont Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey, Block 271.01, Lot 19.05, on the City of East Orange official tax map pursuant to NJSA 40:11A-22B.
Second.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk.
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk? Councilman Lenius? Councilman Gomez? Councilwoman Fowler? Councilwoman Garrett Ward? Madam Chair.
Ordinance 28 passes. Ordinance on second and final reading, ordinance number 29 of 2026 to be read by title only. Can I get a second? Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 29, an ordinance amending the amendment of the Sussex Ave redevelopment plan pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law, NJSA 40:12A-1 et sec.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk.
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Yes.
Councilman Lenius? Councilman Gomez? Councilwoman Fowler? Yeah, 29.
29.
Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Not passed. This came out of business. Madam Chair, point of privilege, just can you give me a second? Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, to you and my colleagues who abstained, as I spoke to our planner, that this passed on first reading, and it's on second, and they need the support of the city for their Aspira funding. They need the support of the council for their Aspira financing for their project. So, that's a significant application which will impact the Sussex Avenue area.
I will change my vote to yes on this particular project.
Okay. Councilman Gomez?
I hear you, Councilman Gomez. What did you say?
Councilman Lenny has changed his vote to yes.
Okay.
So I was just asked, I was then giving the floor to Councilman Gomez. Councilman Gomez?
Thank you. I was just going to take note to what you said about the first reading. In the first reading, I abstained as well. If you check the history, this project is in my ward, and information about this project was not shared with me. So I'm not saying no, but I can't say yes to something I wasn't given information to, sir.
Okay. Councilwoman Fauntleroy, Madam Vice Chair, if I could be so gentlemanlike to ask you to reconsider due to the mere fact that, oh, thank you. Thank you, Madam Vice Chair. Councilman Gomez was an abstention.
I was an abstention last time,
Yeah.
and so he was saying that it passed on first reading, but it didn't pass with my vote on first reading. So I was documenting the history because it was inferred or implied that since it passed on first reading, we voted yes the first time. That's not the case in this one. I abstained in the first reading, and given a chance to give an explanation, the explanation is that this is in my ward and it wasn't explained to me the benefits or the foibles with this particular project, which I think is important for me to support it. So I'm not going to say no to it because I don't have any information on it, but I'm not going to say yes to it because I don't have any information on it. So I abstain.
So for the record, Councilman Lennius, did you change your vote? Okay, for the record, Councilman Lenny has changed his vote, Madam Chair.
Deputy Clerk, if you give me a second, I'm through the chair. I'm working on this. I'm trying to get it passed. So you and Corporation Council, just give me a second.
Excuse me, sir.
All right. We'll tally up. Councilwoman Garrett Ward, is there any way that you could reconsider?
You want me to say no? I say yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just, okay, give me 1 second. Vernon, Samid, Councilman Lenny is, okay, so, Madam Chair, I know I'm going through H and high water, but I know your standards.
What about you bring it back? Does he have the option to do that, to bring it back to second reading?
I'm not sure you can do that. And the only reason why I'm is because of the
You know, I have to say this, right, on the record. You know, sir, your department is going to have a very hard time convincing this council to do anything if you ignore the requests coming from the council members. They're asking for information. You guys can't dismiss them. They will not go away. You have to bring them the information that they're requesting from you. Other than that, you are at their mercy for no reason, only because you failed to give them the information that they were looking for. I know that there's a lot involved here. And I have to warn you that it will not always be this way, but I will grant my colleague the courtesy to change my vote.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And
Yeah.
I
Did you-
want to be clear on something, because I don't want our colleague, any of my colleagues, to think that we're changing a precedent. Well, touche. I just want to make sure that, you know, everything you said, Madam Chair, is absolutely correct. Mr. Latrua and Mr. Jackson, it's their responsibility to make sure the council has what they need. And there are certain instances such as this. There's a lot of money on the line, and I do agree with my council colleague, Councilman Gomez. He's right for voting the way he's voting because the information should have been provided. Now, that doesn't mean that this is always going to happen, but I am sympathetic because there have been times when I've asked him to vote on things in my ward and in Councilman Lenius's ward that I knew that he was against, but he supported us anyway. So I'm basically, going to do that. So, Deputy Clerk, ordinance number 29 of 2026 passes. You have 6 yes and 1 abstention.
Thank you, Chairman Pullins, for that.
You're very welcome.
Job well done on that one, sir.
And we have ordinance on second and final reading, ordinance number 30 of 2026, to be read by title only. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 30 of 2026, an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 159-44 and Chapter 159-123 of the City Code entitled Windows in Residences to establish fines and penalties and a new subsection for child protection window guards.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Absolutely.
Councilman Lenius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Ordinance number 30 of 2026 passes. And we have ordinance on second and final reading, ordinance number 31 of 2026 to be read by title only. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Councilman. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 31 of 2026, an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 159, Article 5 of the City Code entitled Violations, Notices, and Abatement Certificates.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Yes.
Councilman Lenius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward?
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Ordinance number 31 of 2026 passes. Ordinance on second and final reading, ordinance number 32 of 2026 to be read by title only. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Deputy Clerk?
Ordinance number 32 of 2026, an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 5, Article 27 of the City Code entitled Administrative Office of City Council.
Roll call, Deputy Clerk?
Councilman Pullins?
Yes.
Councilman Monk?
Mr. Deputy Clerk, thank you for your service. Yes.
Councilman Lenius?
Yes.
Councilman Gomez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fauntleroy? Councilwoman Garrett Ward? And Madam Chair, Woman Lewis. All right.
Okay, ordinance number 32 of 2026 passes. And Madam Chair, definitely want to take this opportunity and thank you for your leadership with regards to some of the things that we had to struggle with this evening. That concludes law and legislation. And I would like to say, Madam Chair, through you to Deputy Clerk, it's been an honor and a privilege to serve with you and your leadership in such turbulent times. You held the reins and led the office, and Godspeed and wish you the best.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yes, I wanna open up the floor with a,
I wanted to
actually,
change my vote. On ordinance number 27 of 2026, with regards to commercial
ordinance
districts,
number what?
27 of 2026, I abstained. I'd like it to be no.
You would like to do, I'm sorry.
No,
You would like to change,
from abstain to no.
abstain to, okay.
So for the
I mean,
record,
it
Madam
doesn't
Chair,
change the vote, but I want it just on the record.
for the record, Madam Chair, she's requesting that her vote for ordinance number 27 be changed from an abstention to a no. Ordinance number 27, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, noted. I want to open up this last portion. We're going to do that, yeah. We're going to make it quick, too. I want to actually take a point of privilege to extend to our Deputy Clerk, Justin Brown. We appreciate you. and all of the things that you have done to keep this council running, and you've done a great job doing that. You acclimated yourself to the position. It was great to have you around. I appreciate you, and I wish you nothing but great endeavors in your future. And thank you so much for your service and just for being a kind young man. So thank you. And although it is late, I would be remiss, I'm sorry, to not give my council members an opportunity to say something on your behalf, should they wish to do so. Councilman Pullins, you want to say something else, or you will be happy with what you said? Okay. Councilman Monk?
Absolutely. I want to say to a gentleman I've never seen have a bad day, who's always a bright spot, always welcoming. When you walk into his office, he's always upbeat. Being a young dad, new husband, you know, I'm very happy that you have these attributes about you, because this is what your family deserves. It's what you deserve for yourself. And most importantly, when you exude that into the world, you just make it a better place. So even beyond the job, just you as a person, the character that you've shown for all the time that I've known you, and even tonight, just making the jokes that you did, you know, I just wish you so much in life, and I will keep you in prayer, keep your family in prayer for all my days. Thank you.
So I'll just go. So thank you, Madam Chair. So first, I just want to say congratulations to you, Madam Clerk, First Lady Shalonda Owens. Congratulations on your new endeavor. We know you have some big shoes to fill. However, we also know that you will make them your own shoes, and you will blaze your own trail. And I just wish you Godspeed in all that you do. I know you're a woman of faith, and you know, you're a woman of character, and I know that the department will run smoothly under your leadership. And also to Ms. Takima as well, Mrs. Takima Rutherford over there, congratulations. Also a God-fearing woman who puts the people first. And I know with the two of you, you know, the clerk's office is in great, great hands. And I know Madam Clerk is smiling down. To you, Justin, my brother, I just want to say, you know, both Councilman Monk and Councilman Pullins took the words right out of my mouth, but I'll just say you are an example of not only a black man, but what a man should be in every way. You know, you're about the community, you take care of your family, you support others, and you know, you just exude professionalism as well. And I just want to say congratulations on whatever it is you decide to do. You have my support 1,000%, and may God carry you, cover you, and of course, again, to the newly deputized clerk and deputy clerk, may God carry you too. Thank you.
Congratulations, Madam Clerk and Madam Deputy Clerk. As I stated before, I look forward to working with you guys, and very excited for the new horizons that yourselves and the city is going to partake. To our Deputy Clerk who's leaving, I talked to you, I thought maybe it was a little bit too early, but I definitely support your decision. You're definitely going to be missed. I just love watching your progression and how you actually work very hard to move up to this position. I'm going to still be a fan of yours. I'm just going to miss having you around. Everyone has said such eloquent words. You really can't add to them, but you know what's in my heart. Congratulations.
It is a pleasure to congratulate Madam Clerk Owens and Mrs. Deputy Clerk, Mrs. Rutherford, to these new positions. I am so grateful to have you in these positions. Congratulations. to our Deputy Clerk Brown. I've known you, and your family has known me since I was little. So just so proud of you. And I look forward to working with you in your future endeavors. I look forward to working with you and doing great things, because that's what you have been doing. So congratulations on your next.
Oh, I'm just taking my glasses off so I can see better. That's Justin over there. Justin, thank you for always having a positive attitude, a positive outlook. I'm going to still watch you on Facebook. We're going to have to stay motivated. Put that tag in. Just the way you give your messages to folks to just stay positive and to look at the bright side of things and do things to uplift their lives. Just continue to do that. We thank you for all of the work that you've done as a deputy clerk and filling in for when, may she rest in peace, Madam Clerk couldn't. And I'm quite sure our new clerk and deputy clerk will be able to still call you if they get stuck with something, because that's just the type of person that you are. And I just want to congratulate them on their move into the position and congratulate you into your next endeavor. So thank you so much. And thank you for always being there and answering the call when I called you or somebody else called you. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, just really quickly, I told my wife I was not going to cry tonight. I know she's probably at home. I told her we was going to have a late meeting. I wasn't going to be able to put the boys to sleep tonight, but I will be tomorrow. I just wanted to say thank you so much. You always talk about that job. Dude. You know, the first, I told my boys I wasn't going to be crying too, man, on my frat brothers, but no, with John that over there. But just really quickly, first I just want to say to Takima and Shalonda, since I came in, it's gonna stay on Facebook for a month too. Man. But when I first came in, the clerk's office, Takima and Shalonda, who I had a relationship when I was in the mayor's office, you know, they was like, we can't be as cool as we was because you're one of the bosses. But they always just, you know, uplifted me and, you know, was there for me. I didn't know, trying to figure it out. And I just want to say thank you to Takima, thank you to Shalonda, you know, because y'all always been in my corner and just helping me with everything that I needed to and learning and, you know, just letting me know to trust the process. To Kim and Samaya, Kim been here the longest, you know, she's the go-to, you know, any questions. And I just want to say to you, Kim, thanks for being there as well. And Samaya, always being a part of the team and being able to support as well. As I close out, I just want to say to the council members, thank you so much. I appreciate it, you know, for allowing me to serve in this position in the city and appointing me. And to the mayor, to the administration, thank you so much. Each day, you know, my grandmother was a teacher at Dionne Warwick. It was Lincoln back in the day. Before she died, her 3 sayings were, love yourself, love the Lord, and treat others how you want to be treated. So that's how I try to live my life every day, just making sure that I'm, you know, in a positive light, a positive mindset, and treat others how I want to be treated. So this is not goodbye. I still pay taxes here. You know, I'm not going anywhere. Madam Clerk, Madam Chairwoman, thank you so much for your support, just for always being an ear and, you know, just being able to support. And I just want to say thank you. And to my wife, as I close out, I know she's at home watching. I tell this story really quickly. You know, when I was getting ready to get married to my wife in 2019, and we were doing marriage counseling, and I asked my father, I said, how do I know that she's the one? Like, how do I know? Like, what do you, like, you know, just because I'm googly-eyed or, you know, feeling a little something in my stomach, how do I know she's not going to try to take all my money, you know? Not that I have any. I didn't have any in 2019. But one thing that he said to me is, you got to take a chance. And I want to say on record as we close out that Cindy Brown, you are the best chance that I've ever taken in life, and I love you so much. And and I hope the citizens don't keep us too long for open hearing, but I'll be home right after that. Thank you so much. God bless East Orange. God bless the constituents, stakeholders, and all the city councils and all the residents in the city. Thank you.
Okay. Open hearing of citizens. I'm sorry, let me not dismiss that. Did everybody say what they needed to say? Everybody did, right? Okay. Open hearing of citizens. Do I need to read it all?
Open hearing of
Pursuant
citizens.
to Article 4, No, go ahead, take it out.
Open hearing of citizens pursuant to Article 4, Section 3 of the Rules of the City Council. Each person wishing to address this council shall step up to the microphone, give his or her name in an audible tone for the record, and unless further time is granted by the presiding officer, shall limit remarks to 3 minutes. All members of the public are expected to conduct themselves in a proper manner. Any derogatory, abusive, or threatening statements will not be permitted. The chair will immediately rule such conduct out of order and terminate any further comments.
And I was going to start talking. Okay. Virginia Jeffries, 236 Brighton Avenue, East Orange. Chairperson Lewis, good evening, City Council members, employees, and the public in attendance physically and virtually. I'm presenting issues about the agenda, the Open Public Meetings Act, budget, and property taxes. On the agenda, Resolution I-290 for File Bank Records Management. What is the service agreement contract award? What is the amount? Resolution I-295, the emergency temporary appropriations. What is the requested amount? Resolution I-317, approving the bids for the July 29, 2026 auction. How many bids were submitted, and what is the total monetary amount of the bids accepted? Under Public Works, the renewal for leased vehicles, I appreciate City Councilperson Gomez explaining the cost of the lease agreement. Ordinances on first reading. Ordinance 38 of 2026. This is for the Heritage House preservation. A, why is there a financial agreement? What is the necessity for a financial agreement? What are the terms of this long-term tax exemption? Also, ordinances on second and final reading, all of them. All ordinances should have been tabled as the agenda was not properly posted as required under the Open Public Meetings Act. There should not have been any vote on any of these ordinances on second and final reading. The Open Public Meetings Act. The regular meeting of the City Council is in violation of the Open Public Meetings Act due to the fact that the agenda does not conform to the adequate notice of the law. As of 5 o'clock today, the agenda had not been posted. Also, none of the ordinances on second and final reading have been posted either. As a result, public hearings can't be properly held. Under the budget, the lateness in passing the budget causes tremendous uncertainty to the residents, property owners, and business owners. This uncertainty invites unrestrained rumors about the state of the city. When will the budget hearings be held? Property taxes. Third quarter property tax bill was an estimated property tax bill. Without a budget in place, property owners are left in the dark. Property owners also fund the schools, county government, county open space tax, municipal library, and municipal open space tax. The lack of fully informing property owners does the exact opposite of generating goodwill. Deputy Clerk Brown, your dedication will be missed and has never been taken for granted as your work spoke for itself. Good luck to you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jeffries. Call it awards. Is there anyone else wishing to address City Council? I see that man walking up here. I can't do it. Hearing none, open hearing. Are you? Hearing none. No, you give it to the clerk. Are these signed? No, this one's not. Okay. Just take a look at these.
I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Amen. Yes, first, giving honor to God and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Please remember, God is a spirit and God is love, and Jesus taught us to love God and love our neighbor and to love one another. And since God is our Father, we're all brothers and sisters, and our young people are all our sons and daughters, and our young people are all God's children, our children. And please remember, now by the faith, hope, and love, and the greatest cities is love. And I still believe that there is hope for our young people in East Orange. And as always, I'm still asking and pleading, begging you all to remember all of our young people who have passed away in East Orange, especially since 1975, because I'm ashamed to say that we have a long pattern in East Orange when a young person passes away that it gets a lot of attention at first and a little time passes, and I'm ashamed to say the attention goes back down. And I hope and pray that God is laying on my spirit to try to raise awareness about our young people who've passed away in East Orange, especially since 1975. And as always, I believe we have to try to teach all of our young people to love God, to love their neighbor, to love themselves, and to love one another. And as always, I will always love and thank and super appreciate Sister Cynthia Brown, and now also young brother Justin Brown, and and their staff. And as always, I apologize for all my mistakes, sincerely apologize for all my mistakes from the bottom of my heart. And please know, I sincerely take full responsibility for my comments, literally with my life, and I'm begging you to please put that on the record, okay? And here in East Orange, our people recognize a lot of important dates on an annual basis, and I respect the important dates to be, recognized on an annual basis. And one of the dates I have a serious dilemma with, and that's July 4th, because July 4th is the anniversary of signing the Declaration of Independence. And please remember, the Declaration of Independence did not apply to African-Americans, females, African-American females, and I personally do not think to the ancestors of 99% of our people here in East Orange. And please remember, slavery was still legal in the U.S. and New Jersey until the 13th Amendment was ratified on 12/6/1865. And I thank my spiritual young sister for doing Resolution I-343 to recognize the 155th anniversary in 2020, and I'm begging you all to please recognize 12/6/1865 on an annual basis here in East Orange, because that's when slavery was legally abolished in the U.S. And as always, I'm not fighting with anybody. I'm fighting for all of our innocent African men, women, and children who are still in slavery legally, in the U.S. and New Jersey until 12/6/1865. And as always, please remember, I would be finished if it wasn't for the situation at the library. And please remember, I love our EOPL and EOPL family. I'm trying to protect the integrity of our EOPL, and I believe our East Orange family has a right to know the truth about all the dishonest practices that have been happening at our EOPL. And please remember, I sent in, I just had it. Yes, I sent in an open request for all requirements on August 3rd. And that's when I found out that Sister Cynthia Brown had gone to heaven. So I didn't have the heart to ask the clerk's office, because Justin wasn't in and they were closed the next day, to send it. Justin had told me that I could send it to the EOPL directly myself. So I did on August 3rd at 1:19, and I sent to in another one at 1:21. So it is now 10 days, since then. So now I'm asking respectfully to receive a reply to the information that I sent in, okay? And I'm asking my spiritual young sister to please let me know when we can have a meeting, okay? And as always, thank you all so much for everything you all do for all of our people in East Orange, and especially our young people, because they're all God's children. And we ask these, and may God bless you all and all our people and all our young people, because they're all God's children. And we ask these all needed blessings in Jesus' name for His sake. Amen.
Is there anyone else wishing to address City Council? Hearing none, open hearings are now closed. Do you guys want to do call to words or no? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Madam Chair, I just want to say condolences to former Councilwoman Andrea McFadder and her daughter Sage. Councilwoman's mother passed away.
Who? Oh, her mom?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, my condolences as well to the family and to Councilwoman McFadder.
Madam Chair, I just want to say thank you to the Second Ward residents that came out, and to the East Orange City employees who worked the movie night last Thursday. Thank you for your service to making that movie night what it was. And Councilman Alway, thank you.
You didn't? You better tell them. Thank you. Anyone else? Well, before that, I just want to add that Caitlin Jones will be sending out, it looks like there is some rain scheduled for our movie night this week, and we will be sending out a different date, a rain date for our movie in Salvo Park. With no further business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned.